If Christ cleansed his church with his blood, why do we tolerate what he died to free us from? 1 Corinthians 5, purity in the house, judgment begins with us. 1 Corinthians 5 hits like a wake-up call, not to the world, but to the church. Paul confronts a sin so blatant that even unbelievers were shocked. A man in the church, sleeping with his father's wife, and instead of mourning, the church was proud, boasting in tolerance as if grace approves what Christ condemns. Paul doesn't whisper. He says, a little leaven leavens the whole lump. Sin doesn't stay personal, it spreads, not because God is fragile, but because holiness protects the house from destruction. This chapter confronts us with a kingdom principle we often avoid. We cannot be more compassionate than Christ or more lenient than Scripture. Correction is not cruelty. Judgment inside the house is love. Paul makes the distinction. What do I have to do with judging outsiders? Is it not those inside the church whom you are to judge? The world is God's jurisdiction, but the church is God's family. 1 Corinthians 5 reminds us, the Father disciplines because he loves, the Son died to cleanse a pure bride, and the Spirit calls us to holiness that protects, restores, and heals. This isn't about shame, it's about safeguarding the house. Not to push people out, but to call them back to the Christ who restores. The pain of correction doesn't destroy us, it delivers us. Holiness isn't harshness, it's protection. And judgment in the house is an act of love that refuses to let death spread where Christ brought life. Comment holy if we're ready to guard the house the way Christ guards his bride. Follow if you're walking through 1 Corinthians and want a faith shaped by holiness and restoration, not compromise.